They say some objects remember pain, and others keep it alive. In 1977, a burned church in France revealed a crucifix that should have never seen the light again, and whoever touched it didn't live the same again. This is the story of Saint Delphine's cross. The chapel stood alone at the edge of a forest near Orléans. Locals said it had burned down overnight. No lightning, no fire trail, just smoke and screams that echoed for miles. When investigators sifted through the ruins, they found a crucifix, untouched by fire. A collector named Joseph Lane bought it, believing it was a miracle. He was wrong. That cross wasn't blessed. It was sealed. Within days of bringing it home to the U.S., strange things started. The family cat wouldn't enter the room where it hung. Lights flickered every night at 3 a.m., and faint knocking echoed from the attic above. But the worst began with Joseph's daughter, Clara. One morning, she woke with scratches on her arms, deep and deliberate, the words carved in Latin. Salva me. It meant, save me. The priest who came to bless the house refused to stay the night. He said there was something behind the wood. Not in it, behind it. That night, Clara started whispering in her sleep. The family heard her speaking Latin, words no child should know. When Joseph checked her room, she was standing beside the cross, eyes wide open, her breath visible, though the heater was on. He tore the cross off the wall, threw it into the attic, and locked the door. But every night, the same sound returned. Tap, 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 like wood cracking under strain. The priest returned with 2 assistants. They brought holy water, candles, and a tape recorder. The moment they began to pray, the recording distorted, high-pitched screeches, voices overlapping, whispering Clara's name. One of the assistants screamed something had bit his arm, deep, though nothing was there. The candlelight went out, and from the attic above came a single sound, a man's voice, gasping, "It's still here!" They broke open the attic door. The crucifix lay in the center, splintered into 3 pieces, the wood around it blackened, and the floorboards scorched. Joseph collapsed to his knees, clutching his chest. The priest prayed until sunrise. When it was over, the cross was sealed again, inside a lead box, buried deep beneath the chapel ruins where it came from. But here's the truth. 2 years later, someone dug there again. The box was gone. No one knows who took it. But reports of a talking crucifix have been heard in 3 different countries since. If you ever find an object that survived a fire untouched, ask yourself why. Some things aren't protected by faith, they're trapped by it. This was the true story of Saint Delphine's cross. If you believe cursed objects exist, comment, "It's still here," below. And if you want to hear the next case, subscribe now before midnight.